That's good. So let's talk about centering the rack. Everybody panics about centering the rack. How in the world do I do that? Well, if the bellows are off, you can use the rack itself. Here's tip number one. Don't use this side because it bottoms out underneath this flange. You can only test it here. So what you do is you take it all the way out till it bottoms out here, goes clunk, and you measure the distance from there to here. And for me, it's gonna be 6 1/8. So half the distance back is going to be the rack is centered. So I'm going to go 3 1/16. Almost there. A little bit more. 3 1/16. So now my rack is centered. Okay. Let's say your bellows are on. What's the other way you do it? Well, take a look at this blue tape that I stuck on here. Put some around the perimeter, put one along the top. I'm going to move this rack all the way to one end, and once it's all the way out and stopped, you're going to mark it here and here. You're going to mark it, and then I'm going to stick it, my wrench, so it's right in the middle here. There. So now these jaws are kind of in line, and you're going to count how many times it goes around till it stops again. So 1, right? 2, 3, 4, stops. And then you're gonna take your marker, and you're gonna mark it again right here based off of the line on the spline. Okay, so the distance to the rack is 3 and a little over 1/4. So we're going to go back 1 1/2 and then half the distance between these two lines. So let's go 1, and then half is going to be the opposite up there. And then that half of that distance is going to be right about there. It's a little hard to figure out. Okay, so that should be half. And I put, oh, look at that. I'm 3 1/16. I'm dead on. So if the bellows are on, you got to use this method. If the bellows are off, you can use this method. It's as simple as that. Now you got to mark it and locate it and be able to figure it out later.